Mr. Gilbert Marier, the golf club superintendent. Could you explain to us the importance of this machine and what impact it had in your line of work?
One of the main advantages using the grid on the golf courses is the cost reduction of labor. We initially discovered this product just well over a year ago, and it has helped us ever since. The other advantage I could say is the finishing touches it gave the golf course and how fast we were able to finish the jobs. Of course, the grid is a wonderful product with the help of a conscientious operator.
In the past, everything was done by hand using a rake, and now all the work can be accomplished using this one unit.
There are still some jobs that require manual labor. However, a big majority of our work can be accomplished using this equipment. We're even able to give a polished look on all our tee-off sections of the golf course.
So would you consider this an asset for other golf clubs?
Absolutely. As soon as we discovered the grid and how well it worked, our employees showed interest in the machinery right away, and they were quite eager to work with it.
We've seen some demonstrations earlier today. Is it quite simple to operate the machine and produce excellent results? Do your men require some type of training, or can they familiarize themselves with the machinery through repetitive use?
The machine is quite simple to operate. There's really no special training required to operate the tractor or the grid. It's an easy movement of going back and forth with the leveler. You simply need a good tractor operator who is familiar working with the front loader.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. We hope that your feedback will help other golf clubs to see the benefit of this machine. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Pierre Gregoire, President of Verdura from Saint-Jean-sur-le-Richelieu. Thank you for being here with us today. Would you please tell us how the Niveltex machine is used in your line of work?
Our company Verdura is a landscaping company. We've been working with the Niveltex leveler for the past 7 to 8 years. The machine allowed our company to cut down on labor costs since the leveler is able to perform several jobs at the same time. In addition, we're also able to complete projects faster and more efficiently, especially when it's time to lay down some turf.
So your clients are happy when projects are done as soon as possible?
Yes, our clients are very happy when deadlines are met. When the job is well done and quickly, we also tend to get paid faster. Before using the Niveltex leveler, I had problems using rakes and the job took a lot longer. But now, I've been able to save time and money because the leveler performs very well, and I also obtain more contracts throughout the year.
Do your employees require special technical training to operate and maneuver the machine, or is it difficult to use?
The machine is not difficult to operate at all. Anyone who has used the front loader can easily adapt to this machine almost immediately. Landscapers are familiar with this type of machinery and they encounter no problems at all.
Thank you for your time. I'm certain that your comments will help people understand what this machine does and what it can be used for. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Goulet. As we know, you are the inventor of the metal grate. Can you tell us how you came up with the concept and also explain to us where the idea came from?
A few reasons drove me to invent this grid. Being in the landscaping field, finding employees to work during hot summer days using 10-inch rake is always a challenge. So, I thought of inventing this metal grid that measured 10 feet wide to cover more surface area and to spare employees from working long hours under the sun.
Being in the landscaping field, are you required to work with rakes day in and day out?
Yes, in our field we use a rake majority of the time. We do a lot of work on golf courses, and when we do finishing touches on the land, the grid is our main equipment. So creating the grid allowed myself and my workers to be able to work longer periods of time in the heat, and at the same time, we finished our work faster. The 10-foot rake solved the problem of the prolonged work, especially during long hot summer months.
How long have you been working on this project, and when did it all begin?
I started this project in 1982, and I have been working on it ever since then. I added hydraulics and springs to help balance the unit, and was officially completed in 1996.
From my understanding, you are from Saint-Jean-sur-le-Richelieu. Are there people using this machine in that area already?
Yes, the city of Saint-Jean will soon acquire their first grid. And we've also started selling this machine to a few companies such as Verdura, Hydro-Quebec, the city of Saint-Julie, and Quebec City, as well as Deliri and Distillery will acquire theirs pretty soon.
Your product is quite popular and is known around the province. With the help of Niveltex, are you hoping to expand your territory?
Yes, we are definitely hoping to expand our territory since there are a wide number of landscaping companies everywhere. We would like to make our product widely available by having several distributors in different regions, such as the Montérégie area.
Thank you very much, Mr. Goulet, and congratulations on your wonderful invention. By the way, do you still hold the patent for this grate?
Yes, I do. I hold the patent on this grid in Canada as well as in the United States, and I would like to warn those who would like to attempt to copy this invention because it could cost them a lot of money.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Hello, Mr. Yves Saint-Hilaire, Foreman of Public Services from the city of Saint-Julie. Can you explain to us how you came about working with Niveltex in your line of work?
We needed to pave several small roads and streets. At first, I had second thoughts that the grid would be able to feed our purpose. I know that it is easy to level terrains made out of dirt and sand because these are elements that are quite easy to work with. I was unsure how the grid would work on paving roads, since we're working with tar that is hot and sticky. But to my amazement, I was very happy to see that the grid is able to pave roads. The tar goes over the first bar and is spread through the grill with the help of the X-shaped grid. That is when we knew that this product was suitable for our application.
So you basically saved a lot of time by obtaining a tool like this one?
Yes, absolutely. We've taken on a few paving projects and we have noticed that the manual labor has been reduced tremendously using this equipment. It allowed us to reduce time on each project. I can tell you that a given project as big as 20 feet by 40 feet of surface would usually take about 3 to 3.5 hours before completion and would excavate about a 4-inch layer of asphalt in 2 stages. Now, with this leveling grid, we've managed to complete the same type of job just over an hour. The advantage of this is that the employees barely had to shovel or rake the asphalt. What we did is simply lay out the asphalt, and by using the grid, we were able to spread the material all over. As we spread the material, the tractor also is able to compact the asphalt as it goes back and forth over the same area, which speeds up the process. The only other thing left to do is to pass the roller to smooth out the road.
Not only do you save time, but you also save money.
Yes, that's right. And on top of that, we also save energy. Working in hot conditions for long periods will result in fatigue and heat exhaustion. At the end of the day, the employees are in better shape when the grid is being used.
It's a lot easier than manual labor.
Yes. And that being said, this grid has become indispensable and we truly believe in this product now.
Now that you've tested the grate, do you believe that other municipalities, cities, or companies will get the same benefits as you have experienced?
I believe that anyone who uses the grid will be highly satisfied. We primarily tested the leveler with a rigid frame, which made it a bit more challenging, but when we worked with an articulated frame, it was much easier to maneuver around and to place the grid on the asphalt. We're using an articulated tractor for our own application, just like the one you see here.
Thank you very much for your testimonial. Your input will help other cities see the benefit from purchasing this equipment.
You're welcome.